We have Advocate Harishankar Jain, a very crucial person in this case, joining us on the broadcast. Harishankar जी, हमसे बात करने के लिए बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया। काफी बड़ा फैसला आज इलाहाबाद हाईकोर्ट ने सुनाया है, आप क्या रिएक्ट करना चाहेंगे उस पे?
देखिए, इलाहाबाद हाईकोर्ट का ये दूसरा फैसला है। इसके पहले 31 मई 2023 को जस्टिस मुनीर साहब ने यही फैसला दिया था और कहा था इस केस में प्लेस ऑफ वर्शिप एक्ट इस स्टेज पे एप्लीकेबल नहीं है और दोनों पक्षों गवाही लेने के बाद तब डिसाइड होगा कि उस जगह का धार्मिक स्वरूप क्या है। असल में सही बात यह है और लाभ भी यही है कि कोर्ट की ड्यूटी है कि जब एक आदमी कहता है मंदिर है और एक पक्ष कहता है मस्जिद है, तो ये बात तय होगी कि क्या है, एक्चुअल में क्या है। और एक्ट के हिसाब से, प्लेस ऑफ वर्शिप एक्ट के हिसाब से भी धार्मिक स्वरूप को तय होना पड़ेगा। ये बात माननीय सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने भी अपने जब बहस हुई थी इसके दौरान इस बात को ऑब्जर्व किया था कि इसमें हर हालत में गवाही होनी ही चाहिए। तीसरी बात यह है कि मेरा कहना यह है कि मुझे सबको क्षमा कीजिएगा, मुस्लिम साइड ने और मीडिया ने प्लेस ऑफ वर्शिप एक्ट का हवा क्रिएट कर रखा है, जबकि प्लेस ऑफ वर्शिप एक्ट कोई हवा नहीं है, वो कहीं से लागू नहीं होता है। और इस बात को बार बार कह रहा हूँ कि सेक्शन 4 में लिखा हुआ है प्लेस ऑफ वर्शिप एक्ट के कि उसका धार्मिक स्वरूप नहीं बदला जाएगा, पर धार्मिक स्वरूप क्या है ये बात एविडेंस लेकर ही तय हो सकती है। और यही कोर्ट ने फैसला किया है। 31 मई को भी ये फैसला किया था और आज भी फैसला किया है कि धार्मिक स्वरूप तय होना है, लिहाजा एविडेंस होगी और बिना एविडेंस लिए ये फैसला नहीं हो सकता। दूसरी एक जो बहुत बड़ी बात है कि ये मुस्लिम पक्ष को दिखाना पड़ेगा कि प्रॉपर्टी वक्फ कब हुई, क्योंकि विदाउट वक्फ प्रॉपर्टी, अनलेस इट डिक्लेयर्ड वक्फ प्रॉपर्टी and he found that it was waqf was created, it can't be a mosque. And waqf can be created only by the person who is waqif, who has the ownership of the property in question. They will have to prove how the ownership came to them and how and when they created the waqf. So therefore it is a tribal issue and everything will be decided by the trial court during evidence. Yes.
Right, Harishankar ji, but it is crucial because the wuzu khana was not surveyed earlier. This time, after this verdict, we can say that there is a possibility of the wuzu khana also being surveyed. What do you have to say about that angle?
No, you have been misinformed. You have been misinformed. This three area, Allahabad High Court already passed an order on 12th May to make survey of wuzu area. Again, that Muslim Paksh filed an appeal before the Supreme Court. SLP is pending, and that there is stay on 19th May, and he is going to be listed in the next month, and then it will be decided that the wuzu khana area has also to be surveyed, and that will be surveyed. Take it, because on flimsy grounds they have taken a stay, but now everything pleading is complete, and court will hear the matter in the month of January, and thereafter I am hopeful that the result will come out, and the order will be that areas will also be surveyed. And that time is coming. That order has already been passed by Honorable Allahabad High Court on 12th May 2023.
Right. Harishankar Jain ji, what could be the bigger implications of this particular order, because similar kind of pleas are being made in the Krishna Janmabhoomi case as well?
I am repeating again and again. Place of Worship Act, this havoc has been created by Muslims and by media, but Place of Worship Act is not applicable as they say. Place of Worship Act says that you cannot change the religious character. But what is the religious character? This is subject to evidence, and that has to be decided. That you can't say it will not be decided. It has to be decided after taking evidence. Therefore, I am sure that the time will come and we will win the entire case, and this mosque will go, this has to be removed, and a glorious Hindu temple will be constructed at that place.
Right, and talking
time is
about...
coming fast.
Yeah, Harishankar ji, please continue.
Yes, time is coming fast, and we are going ahead like Ram Mandir, Krishna Janmabhoomi, as well as Kashi. And both the places, new temples would be constructed, and old structure of so-called mosque that will be removed by judicial order. What has been done during Mughal area, that will be removed, that will be vanished, and the Krishna court will pass appropriate order. Under the constitution, everything is being done. And I request the media also that examine whatever Muslim says. you people immediately believe what Muslim says. If they say it is mosque, then you believe it is mosque. If we
Mr.
say it is
Jain,
temple, you do not
Mr. Jain,
believe.
I have a
Yes,
question for you. When this hearing was also going on before the Supreme Court, when there were various petitions with regards to that survey being
yes,
conducted, and in fact the whole 711 being pending before the Supreme Court. Chandrachud, if
yes.
I'm correctly remembering, had said that Section 3 of the Places of Worship Act doesn't create any bar when it comes to a religious character being rejudged. So, do you
Yes, you
think
are
that
right.
the Allahabad,
You
since
are
the
right.
detailed judgment is yet not out, do you think
Yes,
that the Allahabad High Court would have taken that also into account? Though it was just an overall observation by Justice Chandrachud, but definitely
yes.
somewhere or the other, the Supreme Court also felt that
Right.
Section 3 does not create any
Sir,
bar when it
sir,
comes to rejudging
the,
of a religious character.
the crux of the matter is that religious character has to be determined. Act itself says, and every prudent judge, I use the word, every prudent judge will have to write that religious character is determined after taking evidence. And when evidence taken, first it has to be proved as and when the so-called mosque was constructed. And before constructing the so-called mosque, what was there? Who was where in time? Who was prior in time? All these matters has to be decided, and it will be decided by evidence. The suit cannot be rejected at threshold by the court. It has been held now today by the Allahabad High Court, as was held on 31st May 2013 by Justice Munir. In another
But
case,
but
in my case.
don't you think it would now again go back to the Supreme Court? The Muslim side would
Yes,
be
certainly you are
challenging this.
right. Certainly you are right. They will go Supreme Court and will be there. And we will welcome the Supreme Court. And I want that Supreme Court should decide this controversy regarding Places of Worship Act, rejecting the suit at threshold, what they say. And this is creating misnomer in the public and the media. and, I, and I request again and again that whatever Hindu side says, that should also be taken into consideration. It is not that they say mosque, then it will be mosque. Now we say the temple. You have to give a weight to that. That if we say temple, they say mosque, then it has to be decided by the court. We are not. We are always questioning how and when you construct the mosque. You have entered in my house. You have entered, captured my house, and thou said that I'm owner. It has to be naturally. It has to be decided. How we can shut our eyes from
When
real
this
truth?
matter had,
Yes,
if I remember correctly, when this matter had reached the Supreme Court, when you had filed almost 200 pages of affidavit, when this comes to
yes, yes.
could you point out certain documents or certain evidences that the Hindu side had actually given to exactly show and exactly not only evidences like the something or the paintings or
It's
like
not
but
painting. I'm not going on painting. It is a weak evidence. I have a very strong evidence. In
no,
Raja
I'm trying to
Todarmal,
understand from you whether there was apart from all
yes,
that is visible to the bare eye, were there also documents like land deeds or something that this land was in the possession of the
no,
Hindu
no.
side? Because
That,
that is what being questioned by the Muslim side for a long time now.
देखिए whatever the question is being put by Muslim side is a relevant question. We are not going to answer. The question is that Narayan Bhatt in 1670-80 had constructed this, renovated this temple, which had been demolished earlier by Muslim ruler. And that is on record. That is a proof that last is was restored by Raja Todarmal through Guru Narayan Bhatt. It is on record. There is ample evidence to that effect. And it is for the Muslim side to show as to when this mosque was constructed, how it was constructed, what is their ownership. Our ownership is clear. It had been a temple, and if you go through the ruling 1997 for CC page 606,
Right.
Justice Ramaswamy judgment, the Supreme Court in 1997 has said, rule that after demolition, this construction has been raised.
Right, Harish.